Okay, let's do this. Everybody that's coming in late, you just gonna have to run it back because as usual, I'm starting late. Welcome back to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. My name is Leigh, and today we are doing Pisces weekly reading. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading, there is a link in the description box below. If you want me to read you at the end of any live reading that I do, the information is in the description box below as well. Like I said, let me know if you sign up for one so I can, I can make sure to do it. Because if you don't tell me, I'll be gone. Okay. So Pisces, I hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're having a good week. I'm glad that you are here to see your reading. Like I said, you're going to have to sing for your supper. So if you want your reading earlier than what is coming, you did good this week though, because you showing up on the second day. Hey butterflies, you showing up on the second day, so that's good, Pisces. But like I said, the more you want it, the closer you want it. If you want it on day one, you're gonna have to watch. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's get all in your business and see what the hell is going on. Let's see what Spirit want to tell you. Okay, this is for Pisces Spirit. What is the message? Okay, so this is the Oracle card. Okay, we got cat. Love the cats. It says, freedom, self-worth, pride. Value your worth and step away from pleasing others soon. Okay, let's talk about this shit here. Love cats because cats like to be loved, right? You heard I'm walking on sunshine. Cats like to be loved. But when they've had enough, they pump your brakes. They tell you pump your brakes and they walk off. That's what I like about cats. People think that, they a little too independent, but there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like that's a good thing in order for you to be like that. And this is what this is about. Learning how to stand on your own 2 feet or your 4 paws. If you got 4 paws, take it as it resonates. And this is about you stop pleasing other people, expecting them to give you things that you can give to yourself, Pisces. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? I know some of y'all might not like cats, right? Because cats like fish. Hey, Soul Empath, how you doing? So, let's go ahead and, let me see. Did I clarify this card last time? I think I did. Let's do that. Okay, what's showing up for this? Wait, let me do this one. I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Okay. 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 So we got 7 of coins, which is normally the 7 of pentacles, right? It says good things take time. You can't see that. Okay. So long-term view. Spirit is telling you you need to take a long-term view to what is happening in your life. You're going through a lot of changes, right? You're turning into somebody new. Like I said, it's still the same sign, right? But it's a different, you showing up differently. You moving differently. It's certain things that you're not putting up with anymore. All of these things, Spirit is telling you, things are coming to fruition, right? But you got to persevere. You have to keep going, okay? This is about patience. It's about trusting. Like I always tell y'all, trust is the number one thing here because I feel like that's the thing that's been broken down the most. It's been chipped away the most by the people that have come in and out of your life, right? Because you stop trusting yourself, your own judge of character. A lot of you stop trusting your spiritual team if you ever trusted them. Some of y'all are angry and mad at God because of the things that have happened. But I told you, you came here. There were certain things that were supposed to happen. You had to learn certain lessons. You have to know your worth in order to be in a healthy relationship. You cannot go into a healthy relationship, even if you and the person both give 100%. It still has to consist of boundaries and all the structures that make it healthy. Because if you go in with the old way you used to act and your person comes into it with the old way they used to act, you just might as well look for it to collapse at some point, okay? Because it can't be. You have to learn how to stop looking for other people to prop you up, and you stand on your own 2 feet, okay? That's why they showing you the cat, because the cat takes care of themselves, okay? They like loving, they like, support from time to time or whatever. But as a person that's had a lot of cats in my life, they also know, okay, because sometimes you'll be petting them and they'll be like, okay, that's enough, get off me. And then they're gone, right? So And the reason why is because, you know, most of the time you see them licking themselves, right? So even though that's a grooming habit, I feel like it's also not just a grooming habit, it's also a way that they soothe themselves, right? So if you know how to already know how to soothe yourself, you're not gonna be so dependent on people outside of you to take care of yourself. Like, let me give you an example. Okay, went to the gym this morning, and there was some bullshit that happened at the gym, right? So I come back and I'm like, okay, I'm pissed, right? So I say, okay, you know, I always tell y'all you can flip your phone or flip your thing and talk about what's going on. That's what I did. And afterwards, I allowed myself to get it out. And then afterwards, I say, you know what? I feel so much better. Okay. But I have people around me that I can talk to if that's what I need to do. But this is about understanding that they got shit going on just like everybody else got stuff going on. And even though I'm proud that they're in my life and I'm happy that they're in my life, I want to be my first source of soothing. And then after that, we go. Because I told y'all about this before, where I listened to Matthew McConaughey. And he talked, because he's big into personal development too. And he was talking about how when you having a low point in your life, Pisces, what you need to do first, don't reach out to anybody else. You need to soothe yourself first. And when you get over it, then you go reach out to somebody else. And I was like, you know what? That's some sound motherfucking advice. Because just like I told you, because those people are there. It's a beautiful thing that they're there. And it's a blessing that they're there. But you need to have your fucking back more than anybody have your back. Because I keep telling you, people don't have to leave you. Okay? Their time on this earth could end. Anything could happen, right? Anything could happen. And so you need to always know that you have a support system, whether there's somebody in the 3D or not. That's why I said, if a lot of y'all can understand that, you'll walk away from the fucking people you need to walk away from, because you realize these people are not supporting you at all. And once you start to stand on your own 2 feet and you realize that you're supporting yourself and that you don't need nobody else like that it's nice to have them, but you don't need them like that, your whole fucking world changes. That's what I'm trying to empower y'all and get y'all to understand, that these people are nice. I want folks in my life just like you want folks in your life too, but they gotta be fucking right. And if they not motherfucking right, they can't fucking be here. And that's the way y'all need to be. You gotta stop accepting all this bullshit from people and just being like, just anything, so you'll be here. We all been there. And I'm not trying to shame anybody that's in that energy, because we all go through shit in this lifetime. And I know some days you have low days, and sometimes you don't want to move, you don't want to keep on, right? Sometimes you just want to throw all this shit down and walk away. I get it. But the reason why you're going through the things you're going through is so you can learn how to build your own support system for yourself, so you can learn how to love yourself the way you need to, okay? The way you always wanted somebody else to. All these things that you want from the outside people, you can give them to yourself, Pisces. That's what Spirit is wanting you to know. You can give them to yourself. You don't have to wait for nobody to come into your fucking energy and give them to you. And the secret, the things that people don't realize about this is that when you start to do that for yourself, that's what draws people in. It's not the desperation. It's not the, oh, I feel so, oh, this is, because think about it. Let me give you an example. We got a prime example that we can talk about right now. That fucking Dusty and Krusty, right? You turned your back on this motherfucker, right? And they keep trying. They like, oh, trying to give you the old song and dance, the okie doke. They playing the fucking violin, saying all this shit to you. And what are you doing? Are you going towards them, or are you like, fuck you, and going in the opposite direction, right? So I'm saying all this to say, I'm giving you a prime example that fucking song and dance, it might work for a little while, but it's not going to work forever, okay? And people can see through it when people like that. I'm not saying y'all are trying to run anything on anybody, but I'm saying when people like that, you can see through it. You can see it's fake, right? But think about what position that puts you in, how much pressure it puts on you to perform or to show up for somebody that needs to be taking care of themselves, okay? Because we all adults here. And you have to learn how to take care of yourself, because some people, that's why they jump from relationship to relationship, because they think that they can't take care of themselves. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Yes, you can. And in the beginning, it ain't going to be easy. But the more and more you build up certain habits, you're going to be able to step out. I hear, I'm coming out. You're going to come out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. That's how you're going to be. And when you like that, and you look, That's when people love you the most, is when they see you standing in your power and knowing your worth. That's when you're your most beautiful. That's when you're your most handsome. And it's not when you like, oh, I just need what's attractive about that? I'm not saying that you ain't ever gonna be like that and nobody's ever gonna help you, but you gotta try to look out of 100% of the shit that you need done. You gotta at least try to do 80 to 90% of taking care of yourself. The other person, I keep telling you, they are not here to complete your world. They are just here, I told you, as a decoration. You are the life. Everything else, all the other people are nothing but decorations. And once you start to fucking understand that, okay, that's when you gonna get it, and that's when you gonna understand, okay, you'll get here when you get here, but I'm focusing on me. Okay, that needs to be something that you do on a regular basis. You need to be creating a list. I tell y'all that all the time, of all the things you always wanted somebody else to do for you. Start to fucking doing for yourself. You want to go on a trip, get your ass on the plane and go. If you want to go out to that restaurant, you've been waiting for somebody to go, fuck all that. Go out by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think that's amazing, people that can go out on their own like that. Because I keep telling you, this society likes to shame people that are single, and there's nothing wrong with being single. I feel like it's a blessing, because you're getting a chance to learn who you are before you step into a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with somebody. You need to know who you are. Some of y'all don't know who you are. You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't know all these things. And Spirit is telling me in these readings. So it's time for you to get yourself together. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you. It's not about perfection, okay? We talked about this earlier with somebody. Keep going towards what you're trying to be. Try to be the best person you could be every day. Even if you don't fucking hit it, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that you're striving for it and you making the efforts to do it. Because you will hit it some days. Some days you will hit it. Okay? And then the more you do it, the more you'll hit it more days than not. Okay? So that's Spirit wanted me to say. Somebody need to hear that. Okay? All right. So good things come to those who wait. This time, like I told you, the single life is supposed to be about you enjoying yourself. You're not supposed to be here whining and worrying about this other fucking person. You can think about them. Ain't nobody saying don't think about them and have fun thoughts about them and stuff like that. But that person, a lot of your people, they in the gym, they working on themselves, they doing all these things or whatever. So you got to find things to fill your life that are bettering yourself, so that when the two of you come together, you ain't got nothing to feel no type of way about, right? You working on yourself, you getting your coin together, you getting your career together, all of those things, okay? All right, let's move on. Like I say, you gotta learn how to be like that damn cat. Gotta be independent. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's see. Whew. Your South Node, Soul Empath, talks about like your past life, things that you brought in from your past life, like whatever it was whatever your focus was on in your past life. That's what the South Node is about. And the North Node is like what you're aspiring to do and to be in this lifetime. So that's why you got one sign that's from the South Node, and then one that's for the North Node. That's why they're different. Okay? All right. Okay, so this is what's falling out of the deck. Okay, so we got 5 of Pentacles here. This can talk about feeling left out in the cold. It can talk about this dusty and crusty, feeling like this because you kicked them out of your life. Some of you may have monetary issues. If you have financial stability issues, this is something that has to be taken care of. I told you, just like you don't want no man or no woman, whether you're a man or a woman, coming into your life. Because look, some of y'all already got kids, right? You don't need somebody else coming to your life being a motherfucking kid, and you got to take care of them too, right? If you want to have a connection that is interdependent, that is mutually respectful, and all of these things, this is about you showing up that way, right? And your person showing up that way. So you got to think about, if I came into this relationship with this person with the shit that I ain't worked on within myself, how would I feel if they came into a relationship with me like that? Think about that. And if it give you the ick or it make you feel some type of way, then you know you need to be working towards it, okay? So, because look, your divine partner is coming. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? Okay. Let's get these cards. I don't know. I was gonna pick one deck, then I pick another deck. Let's just go. Okay, so let's talk about Pisces. This first row is gonna be all about you, Pisces. We're gonna get in your business. It's supposed to be reversed? Okay. I'm gonna leave them as they fall. Okay, I need you to give it to me again. Okay, Pisces, let's go. Okay, here we go. Overall energy is the Page of Wands, right? Hey, Deshauna, how you doing? It's talking about, it's a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So with this Page of Wands, this is talking about curiosity. It can be talking about good, I don't know why good karma is coming through my head, but you know you about to get good karma because you've been good to everybody, Pisces. Just like everybody that's in here, whether you a Pisces sun or not, no matter where the Pisces falls in your chart. You've been good if you up in here and these messages are resonating for you, okay? But with the Page of Wands, this is good communication. It's talking about excitement. It's talking about, you know, curiosity, okay? I feel like this is what your person feels for you, and you're going to feel that same way about your person. Because, look, they stepping into your life here with the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, to offer you something solid. It's going to start off as small, but this is what it needs to start off as, okay? You gotta get to know them. They gotta, I hear, getting to know you, getting to know all about you. That's right here. So this is what Spirit is saying, okay? Getting to like you, getting to hope you like me. This is what your person is saying, okay? So that's what this is about. Starting off with something small, right? And then look at all the shit, the potential that you and this person have when it comes to growth in the relationship and just growth as people. Because I feel like one side of this is you and one side of this is your person. And look at all the shit just by y'all being in each other's vicinity. You ain't even touching in this picture, right? With your different sides. But look at all the things that are coming out of that, right? Okay, then we got the Emperor showing up here, right? This is Aries energy. It is talking about your person coming in, your divine counterpart. And I told you, this person don't play about you. This not gonna be somebody that they gonna just watch, because I'm sure a lot of y'all have had fucking people like that in your life. It wasn't even your romantic, what always your romantic partners, but fucking siblings and family members and frenemies and stuff like that, where other people were giving you trouble, and them people just stood right there and just let you go through whatever the fuck you was going through like it wasn't nothing. But if they needed fucking help, oh God, Pisces, where you at? I need your help. I need you to do this or whatever, because we always giving to other people, and then they not giving it back in return. But they, you know, they expect you to forget about that when it's time and they need you anymore, because they try to make you think that them needing you, right? They want you to be blinded to the way that they're treating you, but they always want to be like, oh, I need you, Pisces, I need you, you know. They trying to gas you up and tell you all kinds of shit to get you to go in there and put your ass on the line for them, but they not trying to do the same thing for you. But this person is gonna be different, okay? This is going to be somebody that's like, hey, you don't do that. That's my woman, my man. We don't do that here, right? So, like I said, I feel like a lot of y'all are going to be amazed about that you're going to have somebody finally, not to fight your battles for you, but to stand united with you if anybody's trying to fuck with you, okay? Then we got the Nine of Wands showing up here. This is like the wounded warrior, right? So this is talking about you going through, you know, hell. That's what Spirit is saying. Hell with gasoline drawers on. We all are in this collective. And Spirit is telling you, look, they giving you the ice cube, and they like, just keep going, keep going, keep going. And I told y'all, I know sometimes y'all want to stop. I know sometimes y'all like, fuck this shit, and you want to walk away. But you're in the middle of it. The only way out is through, okay? You cannot go back to who you used to be, because the scales have fallen off your eyes and you see who you truly are now, right? And you realize that shit ain't, because when you look back at the old shit you used to put up with, you like, who the fuck was I being, you know? Because I do that too. And I'm like, wait a minute. And so that's where I feel like y'all are. And Spirit is just telling you, just keep going. Just keep on going. You're gonna get there, okay? All right. Then we got the Magician here. You and your new person are manifesting each other, because the time is about to come for a lot of you where you're going to have to make this choice, even though I feel like energetically you've already made the choice, because I told you the old person is here in the shadow, and then the new person is here in the light, because you see that like it's like the moon here and the sun, right? So let's go. Here comes the sun. Da 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 da. Okay, so let's clarify. We're saying, Deshauna, you have been very helpful to me, newly divorced, and taking time with this Leo that I'm dating. Good, 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 Deshauna. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that you are doing well. Because it's like, see, you got a squad coming, right? And Spirit is like, go that way. They're directing the people to you. Look, Pisces is over there. Go that way. So you got people coming your way. Like I said, it ain't always going to show up. It's not supposed to be when you expect it. That's just the way this life works, okay? All right. Okay, we got love bombing. So you got some love bombers coming your way. It don't have to be just the old dusty and crusty, because they gonna try. They gonna try to love bomb you, because this person wants you to think that, you know, oh, they seen the error of their ways and they not the same person they used to be. Yeah, fucking yeah. Okay, ain't nobody thinking about that bullshit. You have had a lot of epiphanies, a lot of sudden realization. Spirit is saying you and your person, you are starting to feel inspired. It says insightful awareness. So you recognize a lot of shit. You like I said, you need to be proud of yourself, Pisces. There's a lot of things you see about your life now that you used to just be completely blind to. Okay? And like I told you, there's nothing wrong with that. When you know better, you do better. So you can't be hard on yourself, but you need to still be holding your own feet to the fire and doing what you need to do to move on, right? So this person that you blocked here, right? Probably the old dusty and crusty. Some of y'all, it could be other people too. They want to come back. I want that old thing back. That's what I hear. They're wanting to come back into your life, and they gonna try you. They gonna try you, because I told you it's human nature for people to see how far they can take you, what they can do to you, right? Because I told you, this person think they the sharpest knife in the drawer. You know you and this person are mismatched. You know that, right? It's saying your puzzle pieces from two different boxes. No matter how hard you try, you just don't fit, okay? So there's nothing wrong with that, knowing that and moving on, right? Oh, this card fell too. See, business partner. You got a business partner coming. It says you're proof that love doesn't have to get in the way of success with the right person that fuels it. This is your person. You and this person are going to create, like, literally and figuratively, and for some of you it could be procreation. You're going to create all these beautiful things together, and it's what you came here to do. But you got to be ready for that, and your person has to be ready for that as well. Because think about it, some of y'all going to be having kids, right? It could be kids for the first time, and if you having kids for the first time, you ain't got time to be like, okay, the kid is crying, but I can't worry about that. I gotta heal myself because I didn't do what the fuck I was supposed to do before I got into this relationship. So think about how crazy that sounds, okay? Make sure you're doing the things you need to do right now. That's what Spirit is trying to tell you, okay? All right, let me get to, where's that other deck at? Hold on, because I like to get them from all the decks. I like to see her. See, they want to come back. Them, I'm telling you, they trying to sing them fucking songs and push your buttons and come slide right on back into your shit. No, the answer needs to be no. Hell to the no. Because see, look, look. I'm telling y'all, any of y'all that's entertaining the old motherfuckers, I don't care if you hurt your feelings or not, I'm gonna fucking tell you the truth. If you want to live large, you cannot be living large with that old person, okay? This old person, that's what I keep trying to tell you, this old person thinks they gonna slide in. Most of these people don't even fucking like you. Let's be honest. They don't even fucking like you, because anybody that's throwing magic at you, projecting things, doing all these things to try to fuck you up, they don't like you, okay? And we know you don't like them. We know you can't stand them, right? So I'm saying all this to say, you have all this stuff, these rewards coming your way because you're doing the work that you need to do. But don't let nobody come in here and try to blow smoke up your ass and make you choose the wrong shit. Because see, they thinking, oh, if I tell them this, if I tell them that, they let me in or whatever, I'd be up in this house, I'd be driving their car and all this kind of shit. But what they don't realize is that they gonna cause you to lose everything, and so neither one of y'all gonna have anything. And then if they acting a fool when you got shit, then how the fuck you think they gonna act when you ain't got nothing? Think about that. Okay, let's move on. Okay, first card coming out. You coming out swinging, Pisces. This is your current situation. The Fool. You ready to take a leap of faith? You ready to step into this new relationship with your person, right? Hold on. Ooh, baby. Key player. You know, I hear, oh my God. Prince, you own my heart and my adore. That's the name of the song. I truly adore you. Don't give me that, be singing no damn Prince up here. But if God one day struck me blind, your beauty I still see. That's what I hear. Okay, love's too weak to define just what you mean to me. That's what your person is telling you. So it says important person, playing in a central role, irreplaceable. And then the purple too. So that's so funny. It's purple, and then I'm hearing Prince in my head. I love that. Okay, let's see. Okay, see, like I said, you're gonna have to take you're gonna have to make the choice, because this motherfucker coming back in, this old person trying to draw you back into the old dynamics, and it's up to you to be like, no, not no, but hell no. Okay, all right. Next card we have is talking about the challenges, right? So we got the Seven of Wands, and it fell reversed. So Spirit is telling y'all, you need to be making sure that you're guarding your energy. The fact that it fell upside down is telling me that some of y'all are not setting boundaries. You are not pushing people back, because look at it when it's upright. This is talking about somebody who is standing their ground. They know what they're not gonna put up with, what they're gonna put up with. And you see these mice coming, right? And this big mouse up here is like, hell no, bitch. I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight the fuck out of your ass. That's the energy that you're supposed to be in. But the fact that it's showing up upside down, Spirit is telling me you need to make sure you're guarding your energy and taking care of yourself, Pisces, okay? Because look, we got long haul here. You got this new person coming in. They're in it to win it. It says long-term intentions. This person is very, very, very invested in this connection. But you got to show up the way you need to show up, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we got settling showing up here. So some of y'all, this is about the need to know that it's time. This time for settling is over, right? Nobody gonna just do whatever, right? We don't have time for that, for you to just be doing whatever. Because think about all the years you lost with these fucking people, these dusties and these questions that you fucking dealt with. You lost all this time that you can't get back. And like I said, it's good because you learn certain things. But don't nobody want to stay on that hamster wheel and keep doing the same shit over and over and over again. And for some of y'all, if you decide to go back, or this is what this person is wanting to do, wanting you to settle and not be in a connection with somebody that's trying to be here with you forever. Okay? Okay. Okay, next card we're going to look at talks about the past influences. So we got Judgment, right? This is Scorpio energy. You may have Scorpio placements, your person may have. It is talking about second chances at love, right? So I feel like, in the past you've had a lot of different chances for love, but it was with the wrong people. Spirit is saying somebody that's turned up. They like to turn up. Party animal. There goes my girl wants to party all the time, party all the time. So it says sex, drugs, and alcohol, surface pleasures. The people that you got together with, they didn't have the same intentions that you did, even though they probably lied to you and told you that they were similar. But I'm sure the more you got to know them, you realize, okay, this motherfucker don't want nothing I want, okay? They just wanted, like I said, a lot of them just wanted to fuck you. Let's be honest. I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat it, right? Hold on. Yeah, see? Villain vibes. Somebody that just wants to come in and control you. They want to control the connection, like I said, they just want you to stand there, right? They want you to chase. They don't want to have to do nothing. They just want to stand there and look cute or look handsome, and you fucking do all the work and they don't do nothing. This person don't want to do nothing to better themselves, better their situation, or damn near, or be in a relationship, or better any type of relationship. Okay, see? Then we got confusion, unclear, uncertain, unsure, ghosting, disappearing, invisible, the runner, right? I just showed you the chaser. This is the runner. They coming back. They're confused. They don't understand how the fuck you don't want nothing to do with them no more. You woke the fuck up and they can't believe it. Okay? This part, I hear somebody, I can't, in the Matrix, when, Cypher was talking to Trinity, and then he said, he was talking about Neo, and he said, if he really is the one, then something's supposed to come and stop me, right? And then all of a sudden, Doza got up. and held the gun at him. He was like, what did he say? I don't believe it, or I can't believe it. Something he said, and that's what Spirit's playing in my head. So that's what this person is saying to themselves. They can't fucking believe that you had the fucking audacity, Pisces, to get up and walk away from them, which to me is just crazy. Okay, next card we're talking about is the immediate future. So this is talking about the Five of Swords. I feel like this is you winning at all costs, but you also got this other person, this old person coming back, trying to play mind games. They trying to do the same old shit they fucking did. Okay, but you cleansing yourself. You need to be cleansing yourself, cleansing your energy, doing whatever you need to do, because you know this motherfucker is throwing shit, throwing glamours, throwing projections, throwing all types of witchcraft. Make sure you are doing the things you need to do to protect yourself. It says detox, ridding negativity, purification. Okay, because this person want to get all in your mind and have you all crazy like they used to have you all in the Eight of Swords, like that mental prison, right? But we not doing that no more. Been there, done that. That got the t-shirt, got the motherfucking mug and the damn keychain, and we not doing that bullshit no more. Okay, look, this way you headed, baby. Flame on. You doing the dream team with your person. You don't compete, you combine, and together you're a force to be reckoned with. In the past, you were in connections, you and your person were in connections with people for the wrong reasons. That's why Spirit is so adamant about making sure, Pisces, that you stand in your power and you know your worth, and that you got all your shit on an even keel, right? That's what this is about. It's not about you looking for somebody to take care of you or some shit like that. We all make decisions based on the state of our lives, and at the time that we doing it, we may not even realize that's what we doing. But when we look back 2020 vision, right? Hindsight is 2020. We like, oh shit, I did that, and that was crazy. But I didn't even realize I was doing it at the time. Like I told you, a lot of times you be on autopilot with shit and you don't even realize it. Okay. All right. So last card here on the first row is talking about your feelings. So 10 of Cups, you ready for the happy family, right? You ready for this love and this long. I can hear this love. It's Mary. I don't know to remember the rest of the words, but that's what they play in that part, that one part in my head. Yeah, see, and then here go this motherfucker again with the third party card, right? But it fell upside down. I feel like you already have made your choice. You already know, but I told you, you have to show Spirit that you have to show them when it's time, when I guess either both people are present, or right before when the old Dusty and Crusty comes, right before the new person comes. It's gonna be different for all of you, but you got to be ready to stand up for yourself and be like, no, bitch, you can't do that. We're not doing that. We're not doing that no more. That's over, right? See, there you go. Different worlds. So it says this connection crosses cultures, timelines, or belief systems, and that creates both fascination and friction, because you're gonna have to learn. It's gonna be differences, right? Even though you have similar backgrounds as far as in what you've experienced in love. Your person may have grown up in one country and you grew up in another. Like I said, different races, okay, different religions. And so you're going to have to learn how to combine all of these things and do it in a healthy manner, okay? All right, let's go to the next row. It's going to be about your person. Is it like this, Spirit? It's like that? Okay. Okay, so when it comes to your person's feelings, we got the Five of Pentacles here. So your person is ready to come in out of the cold, right? They've been left out in the cold and kicked out in the cold so many damn times till they just like, okay, it's enough. Look, there you go, cupping season. Your person is ready to come in out of the cold and be nice and warm with you. Okay, it says ready, single and ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. But they ain't hunting. They want you. Or if they hunting anybody, they hunting you. Okay. Then we got spiritually woke showing up here. It says self-awareness, cutting through the illusions, detaching from ego. So that's what this person is working on. They're always trying to be the best person they can be, specifically and especially when it comes to this connection, because you are the person they want to spend their lives with, that they have, they're in love with. Okay, and then we got machismo showing up here. See, I told you your person, male or female, is in the gym, they working out, they take care of themselves, all of these things. They're trying to be them best selves. They're trying to be their best selves for you Pisces. Okay, all right. See, they loving themselves, and Spirit is saying you need to make sure you're doing this for you as well. Okay, all right, because loving yourself is the ultimate romance. It ain't nobody else, it's you. Okay, next card talks about your needs, right? So we got the Page of Swords showing up here. Air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This talks about you watching your person. Watching tarot, that's watching your person. Okay, the Page of Swords can also talk about delays, right? I feel like, you're ready for the delays to end, because when this fell, it fell reversed. So I feel like that's what you're tired. You're tired of watching. You like, when's my person? They need to come on in. Okay. You got people that's going to try you, sneaky links. It could be new people. It could be old people, right? It says hidden lover, low-key situationship, side piece. So people coming in trying to, put you on their roster, make you one of the side pieces that they got going on and stuff like that. And so that's going to be another test for you to let these motherfuckers know where they can get off. That, I'm a queen, bitch. I'm a king. I'm a goddamn divine counterpart, right? I'm a divine feminine and divine masculine. We don't do that type of shit, okay? Because this new person that's coming in, they're going to become a trusted friend to you. It says there's no mask here. Just a rare kind of connection where someone can be 100% real. My buddy, wherever I go, he goes, my buddy. I don't know why I give me these old songs, the old commercial. I tell them everything that I know, my buddy and me. It's like all these, they like to climb up a tree. All this stuff is so funny. We're the best friends we can be. I love that song. It's so funny. Okay, so yeah, this person coming in to be your damn buddy. They not fun. Look, no sneaky links, baby. No sneaky links. I ain't saying they don't want you like that, but they are trying to just put that on the back burner for right now, because this person just really wants to get to know you, Pisces. Okay, that's how you know somebody really likes you, because it's about you. It's not about your body and all that, because you can get that shit anywhere. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, this shit here, like I said, you don't do nothing but create soul ties to fucking people, and I told you, be making them lose their fucking mind, because you got divine stuff, and you're not supposed to be giving your shit to everybody. Okay, all right, so next card we gonna look at, this make me laugh, is their needs, right? So they want stability, your person. Okay, they want celebration. They want to marry you. They want to make it official in whatever way that they can, is what Spirit is telling me. Okay, so then you got this other motherfucker, nosy, all up in your business, spreading rumors, gossiping. Okay, any of these dusties and crusties I talk about could be your person's dusties and crusties too, because they got fucking haters too. They got motherfuckers in the corner crying and shit and scared because they don't want their asses anymore either. Okay, all right. Yeah, then we got the long distance cards. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is going to start out as long distance, and it's a blessing, because you got to go slow. You can't be trying to speed no shit up, because I'm telling you, be feeling good and you get all in your feels and you like, oh my God, we got to go. We got to do this. We got to do this. We got to. Okay, I know the feeling. I know. They playing "Oh What a Feeling" Toyota. That old commercial. Those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, you need to look it up on YouTube. At the end of the commercial, everybody, when they say "Oh What a Feeling Toyota," everybody jump in the fucking sky. They be pumping in the air and shit like that, because they all excited because they got a Toyota, right? But Spirit is telling me this, showing me this, because they're saying that feeling, that old feeling, is gonna overtake you. And you gotta slow down, okay? Slow down. I just want to get to know you. You gotta pump your brakes and realize this is a connection for the long haul. And if you know it's for the long haul, why are you rushing? This person is not going anywhere, okay? They go, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. That's a Little Mo from, oh my God, Forever. That's the name of her song. And so Spirit is telling you, this person's not going anywhere. You have to slow it down, Pisces, and just take your time. Because I keep telling you, speed is the kiss of death in this situation. Okay? Think about what the old Dusty and Krusty did to you, right? They came in, guns a blazing, right? Fucking trying to rush you to the bed, rush you to the bed to get what it is that they wanted so they can get the fuck on and go. And I'm not saying that this new person, that's what they're wanting, that's what they're going to do to you, but speed. You don't get a chance to think. You don't get a chance to react to certain things. And that's what somebody that's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. I'm not talking about a new person, but somebody that's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, that's what they do. Okay? All right. So when it comes to your shared path, we have the Hermit reverse. This is Virgo energy. The reason why it's showing up like this is Spirit is saying that you and your person are headed towards no longer being single, because the Hermit can talk about hermit and being alone. And so that's what this is talking about, the literal meaning of it. Okay? Not the healing, but not to stop the healing, but for both of you to not no longer be single and come together in a relationship. Okay? All right. So again, Page of Swords, y'all watching the fuck out of each other, because it's showing up twice. So when it shows up twice like that, one card is for you, one card is for your person. So your person is watching you too, okay? As you see, travel partner. I tell you this all the time. You're going to learn how to navigate life together and also actually travel together, okay? Okay, last card, which talks about the potential outcome, Pisces, is the Death card. So this is Scorpio energy. Again, I told you, somebody got Scorpio, whereas it could be you, your person, could be both of y'all. The Death card is talking about internal and external changes, right? So you are changing internally, your person is changing internally as well. And like I said, you may not even be seeing it now, but at some point you're going to start to see external changes. You're going to start to feel differently. You're going to start to move differently because you're doing the things you're supposed to do. You and this person are headed towards living the dream, Spirit is saying. That's the potential outcome. It says living the dream isn't a solo gig. Every day feels like the best plot twist when you're with the one you love, okay? So it's beautiful, Pisces. Beautiful reading. Beautiful reading. You just got to stay the course and do what you need to do. Hold on. Yeah, see? This motherfucker. Bye, Felicia. It's the Dusty Krusty, because they over it. They not having it. They frustrated because you don't see. Look, you hugging you hugging your person, and you like, bye, motherfucker. I'm with my person. I don't give a fuck what you doing, right? Okay, let's get these other cards here. Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell you. That's funny. But I love that you got somebody that's not just going to be your partner in crime, your ride or die, whatever. This person's actually going to be your friend, somebody you can sit down and talk to, and that you're going to slowly get to know without it being some type of fucking marathon. I'm not a marathon, but a sprint, right? So it says lust, not love, Pisces. Passion isn't the same as lasting love. Don't get sucked in by good sex, right? Because like I said, you can find sex anywhere. I ain't saying you can find good sex anywhere. You can find sex anywhere though. That's what Spirit is telling you. Then we got walking away. It says you leave too quickly, Pisces, when things get challenging. You got to learn how to stay and try to work it out, because this person is not going to be somebody that's going to be like, oh, they gonna tell you, what did I just tell you? What they're saying? I'm not going nowhere. You ain't going to, like that. That's how they're gonna be. I don't want to go nowhere. I want to work this out. We need to figure it out. That's why your healing is so important too, because you're gonna be more apt to do that, because you know how to deal with things when it comes to yourself. Because it's gonna be situations where you're gonna have to do your own thing to make your own corrections, and your person is gonna have to do theirs too. Then we got excuses showing up here. It says you have so many reasons that it never works out, Pisces. Find reasons that it can work. It don't matter if you had 1,000 relationships before this that didn't work. It does not mean that this can't work. That's what Spirit is saying. So you got to stop telling yourself whatever the fuck it was you used to tell yourself, because you stepping into the new timeline, and the new Pisces knows that they can be in a healthy relationship, and they're willing to do what they need to do to make it work. Okay? All right, let's get these messages from your person. Okay, so we've got you're so beautiful or handsome inside and out. Then we have I want to reach out to you, okay? I hear that, my buddy, my buddy. I tell him everything that I know. I like that song. I like that song. It's back in the day. The sound of your laughter is like a drug to me, is what your person is saying. And then we have, I want you to be happy, even if that means being without me. That's somebody, like I told you, that really truly cares about you. Okay? All right, let's get this oracle card and close it out, Pisces. Okay, material attachment, Pisces. It says too much focus on visible trappings. Then we've got magnetism, okay? It says there's a gravitational pull towards each other. So you and this person, that's why it needs to slow down. Because if you in the same room with this person day after day after the day, oh, over and over again, y'all eventually gonna go where you shouldn't go early. Too early for that. Get to know this person. Let them get to know you. Learn how y'all deal with certain things, okay? It's very important, okay? All right, Pisces, that was your message. Don't forget to like the video, hype the video, like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to book a personal reading or you want me to read you at the end of any of my lives, the information's in the description box below. Please have a good day, good rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Love y'all, Pisces. Keep swimming. Hang on in there. Bye.